That's dumb. And I have to wait for this stupid thing to load. It's gonna take forever. Welcome back. I'm checking the YouTube stream very quickly to see if everything's correct. Yeah, everything looks correct now. Yeah, I don't know. Damn Twitter, am I right? Anyway. Holy jeez, I'm back. Also, I'm waiting on this stupid thing to load. As you know, the editor tool in YouTube absolutely sucks. So do I just delete the video instead? I think it's just a better option, just to delete P then. YouTube does have a way more strict policy. Yeah, and it does have nudity on YouTube, but the thing is, there's so small channels that are not being seen. Bigger channels, once you get big enough, and if you get seen, then you're bound. That's the deal. So, I'll just delete it. It's gone. Bye-bye. Also, I'm surprised I have copyrights. I gotta figure out, what are my copyright option? Great song. Right. I don't know how long that takes. Anyway, welcome back, everybody.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused
and
on
I had
it?
to restart it. That's crazy.
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance,
How long was the stream?
I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield.
So this I gotta continue
as your
it?
sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights.
That's 4
The
minutes.
war dance is the perfect chance
2
to
hours
showcase martial virtue.
49.
Forge alliances from all over the cosmos.
I removed
We
like
unsheath
4
the
minutes.
sword without drawing
minutes.
blood. we not only display our
And it will be
might,
up
but
for
also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
a certain amount of time if I see any
That's
clips I
quite
like.
an insightful statement, Yunqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Yeah, that was. Shake my head. I am. I didn't mean to accidentally do that. I will now proceed to not look at stuff like that
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
on stream. Like that. That was stupid. I wish I never actually showed up. Then I could have kept going 10 minutes. But if I was a bigger streamer, it would cause
Looks
more
like
bigger
a lot
problems.
of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
Now, also, I realized if I stream on TikTok and if I use my main PC, how am I gonna read that many chats?
What's up, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Holy jeez, I just realized that. How
Nah,
am I gonna read that
it's
many
nothing.
chats? I might have to stop streaming on my other Twitch account then.
Do you see that airship in the distance?
No, I haven't.
That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance
Well-
ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
You want me to take a photo of what we got?
The Sky
And send it
Splitter
on the
is
Discord?
actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell
Maybe?
rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the
that-
Cloud Knights of
doing the
Sanzhou
sponsor
Luofu, standing
It's
in the ring,
basically donating.
ready to take on challengers from
That's where
all
it
over
is.
the cosmos.
That's
Since I was a
basically
kid,
what it is.
I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times. Repeating the
Mobile is
process
always denied.
over
Quick reminder.
and over. I understand that I'm
Just
not like other
chatting.
kids. I never envied the
Why
toys
would you do
and
that?
freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger,
Alright, there you go.
and I
Rules.
racked up
You changed the
countless
category for
victories.
some reason.
It's the best feeling in the world.
I have no idea why.
But then,
There you go. It's uploaded on the
I faced a
announcements.
really tough opponent.
Yeah, I know.
And
Wuthering
just
Waves
one
are dead.
slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Zhao Cho meant by life and
Alright,
death hinge
choose.
on a singular moment.
73
Every
chose last
idea
time. Somebody else
fades
gets to
into
choose.
nothingness.
I was thinking of this game, but
After that, I had to
mobile.
pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together.
You just better do that, bro.
No matter how hard I tried,
Yeah, you see, right? But the thing is,
couldn't seem
no
to find my
spots
old
left.
happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If
Maybe when it comes
defeat
back.
is inevitable.
we'll do that
Why
one
do
when
I
it comes back.
continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general
Send me.
could teach
Look
me
at the
art of swordplay,
announce Discord
couldn't
announcements.
teach me why I should keep on going. He said, the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter.
Whoa.
All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
Warpath, isn't that mobile?
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
SPC.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the
Is the only?
Ringmaster's Challenge
Alright.
is because I made
Might do
a
it.
promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
Wait,
I
want me
bet
to
you've
check the
got nothing
requirements?
better on your mind.
Marvel sponsor?
My-
Yes, there's that.
Father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the
But
cursed
remember-
swords he forged.
Problem. That account that's doing the sponsor is not affiliate. Meaning those gifted subs won't go anywhere. And I'm planning to not make an affiliate. So it was really useless to me.
Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So,
The
whenever I come
warpath.
across someone unworthy
Let me tell
of
you
a
the
sword,
requirement. Get out of it.
I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yenqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Warpath.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
Warpath. Reach level 5. Purchase the recruitment reward pack. Purchase the one step ahead pack. Complete chapter 17. And for me, purchase in-game budget. With this, remember, do turn off your VPNs. Please do that. VPNs must be off. What else? Because, about from the last sponsor we did, you'll be getting less than what we actually achieved. I will be DMing you guys, Rich. I'll DM you right tomorrow. Everybody who actually got in for the payment, and then everybody who didn't get in will get compensated for if they spent any money, but no bonuses, and for time for trying, because you made a mistake of not doing VPN. Next time, check with me before continuing. People that actually did make it through were a total of 2 people. Me and Rev. That's it. It was fine until, yeah, and they said they won't do anything about it. They fixed it. I had to DM them 5 times. I DM'd them 5 times just to get the purchase right. One's enough. He's the only one who got in. That's crazy. So do we want to do Warpath? Do we want to do it? Yeah. I have 8 days to finish it. I will not accept it right away though. Yeah, the hater, bro. I'm not gonna accept it right away because I gotta prepare myself and do all the setup and read the contract. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. And it makes sense. I gotta read the contract.
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Read it? Yeah, read it on stream.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well,
Did you delete it?
we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time
Hey,
to say
actually
goodbye.
delete the actually.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
Perfect.
It's getting late, Miss March.
Yeah, I saw the
Unlike
delete.
you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities
Wait.
and duties.
Oh, I got
Tasks entrusted to me
Thank
by
you.
the General
Damn it.
won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a
Yeah,
restricted
read it
area.
off stream,
But since you're all
and then we'll
guests,
stream it.
I made an
I
exception.
had to stream that game
so
for 3 hours.
you could take a
But
look
I'm gonna
around.
stream it for 6.
I understand.
Off and on.
Well, I'll
That's the
take
plan.
my leave. I wish you both the best of
I
luck
will
in the ring
always
tomorrow.
try to double time it. Make it worth more to them. Always do that now.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream that he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Wait, should I go to the
Why don't
washroom?
we take a day off?
Yeah, let's take a day off. I'm gonna go to the washroom. Be right back. Okay? I gotta go to the flipping washroom. Oh. You know, I also restarted stream, and where'd all my viewers go? Gone. What a good idea restarting stream. I'll be back. What a good chair stream, right? Surely it was a good chair stream. I need my back.
What? You want to secretly practice sword
I was
play
playing
by
with Kitty.
yourself? Dream
That's
on.
why.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason,
Yeah, it's a Kitty
seeing the
once in
sky
a while.
splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer, Navalia.
Look for a champ.
Each blossoms and divine sword descend. Shing!
Really? She said Shing? You serious? Alright, so we block someone? Hello there. 50 Mushi. They chat and leave them alone. Okay.
Shing!
Oh, that Sting. It's so funny to me.
Oh,
Shing.
just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of
Oh
things.
my.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes
I've
time
been
to
thinking
figure
about
all
playing
this out.
Genshin and Wuthering Waves.
When the
I've been
guns go off
thinking about
tomorrow, all eyes will be on it.
You know
That'll
what?
be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An
Gonna hurt
impromptu
me.
inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a
Under
bunch of
the
kids
ashes.
at that.
Well, what's in Genshin 5.0? What's gonna be special?
Kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer, Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
What are you calling kids?
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis.
Oh
Let's
my god.
go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. The big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Ashes?
Could you repeat what you just said,
Confused.
Yanxing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Oh. The fire icon?
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
What is this? Character trees? Under ashes? So it's just wander but turned into ashes?
Once more, I have lost my heart. It hurts. My skin feels like it's on fire. Burning me alive. Turning me to ash.
You mean, you wish you had a heart?
Have you ever heard this story before? There once was a puppet soldier whose greatest wish was to be with the ballerina doll forever and ever. But the soldier didn't have a heart and didn't know where his feelings came from.
Thank you. Why do you decide to wish for?
One day, his owner didn't want him anymore and threw him away into a fire. But even in the flames, his eyes never left the ballerina. The next day, the people found a tiny heart in the ashes left by the fire.
Alright. You've been following my streams and really love your content gaming. You're not following at all. Number one, you're not following. Get the flip out of here. Alright? What do? Raiders, I love your channel. To boost your visibility and engagement. Would you be interested? Let's talk on Discord. Or I can just do this. What the flip out of here. I'm earthbound. Yeah, anyone whispers me on Twitter, on Twitch, I'm just gonna block it.
Probably ashes in the shape of a heart. But that's not a real heart.
Maybe. But what if hearts
No,
can
the
be
thing
born
is,
from ashes?
they're trying to sell viewers to me. Bot. Poor bot. Poor bot.
How dare you die like this? And break your promise to me. What a joke. It's just ashes. Nothing left but ashes. If only I could have burned to death in that fire too. No. In fact, I wish I'd never been born at all. Never been born at all. Is that really all you wish for?
What are we getting in 5.0 anyway? Fire. Catboy, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. Is it worth it continuing playing Genshin?
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
Alright, what?
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yen Qing at all. That's really weird.
Catboy, how are you doing today?
What? Is he
Got
famous
cat
on
ears?
the lawful
I
or
do
something?
have cat ears.
Not even the Cloud Knights on the Jume,
think my cat
who
stole
all
it.
know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
Redeem
You have
first,
a
holy.
point.
Yeah, seconds up for grabs.
Cloud Knight.
Okay, you can't
a
take both.
member
You
from
lost
the
both of them now.
Skyfaring Commission and a craftsman.
I lost both.
From various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now.
Gamble.
Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Few more times. I'm not open to it.
Never mind who they are.
Bro, you're not
Let's just
supposed to
film
win.
them.
Not supposed to win. What are you doing? What do you mean not targeted? What the f do you mean?
should have just killed
So
those
mad?
lowly
Wait, why are you
beasts.
mad?
Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
They're clear boxes though.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
Wait,
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations
boyfriend.
to do.
You're a guy
Also,
or a girl?
don't forget to take those
Do
crates
yourself
with you.
first.
Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
A lot of people just
So, are they
probably a guy.
smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
They're smuggling drugs.
I have no clue. But they
Typical
seem
old
to be moving
artifacts.
those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Yeah, and I don't have a girlfriend yet. One day.
Ugh, so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Hang in there.
Oh,
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the
Bro.
shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Sanjo?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Didn't I do this in Genshin before?
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight. Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! Watch out! They're on high alert!
You're just gonna break up forever? Oh my golly. You're not.
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out
I
of
never
time.
got
Get over
any of them
here.
yet.
Shuhard, I'm coming!
Oh, nah, he gambled. That's good.
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly! Watch out! They're on high alert!
Love is so BS. Reality.
Did he spot us? Quickly, hide!
Okay, add your points back and then you get.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
And blackmail them.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs.
Bro, 20?
Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready.
Whoa.
The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Alright, I can take him out.
Who's there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Oh, they're beasts the entire time.
Borison?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
How familiar.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's
Enemy
just a
targets
screen.
detected.
Start with you.
Enemy data secured. Netmark
And
detected.
all of you at
Time
the
for a
same
good old
time.
counterattack.
I weep for
That's
the
not what I
decline.
meant to do, but whatever. It's all dead.
It too shall fall.
That's what I meant to do. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait,
Ah.
that means...
Well, how did the Borison manage to infiltrate the Cienjo?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights?
Oh.
Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners. If they can forge
Well, what
official
happened?
identities,
Let's hear your story
move
on what
around the
happened.
Cienjo without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
Here.
There are more Borison hiding on the Cienjo. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
And why shouldn't I have a girlfriend or a boy? Go back. Hey, Sparkle's back. He kicks?
Watch this.
Interesting.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm
for
Fei
you?
Xiao,
No,
the general of
I
the
didn't know.
Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yao Qing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Here to answer your question as witness.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts.
I'm so confused, actually.
According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good
you're
news
mad.
for us.
Holy jeez.
However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Okay.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Question 1. Ah, yes. No.
So Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions
Alright,
are
how much time
unknown,
will I get in a row?
and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest.
Gotcha.
Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
I gotta, I gotta use my memory. Go. Alright. Huh? Oh no. Oh no. What did Crystal do? Back. Sorry. I had to deal with cat problems. Actually, no.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Oh shoot. All the good guys? No. Okay, because they're wanted, and that's not gonna help. All it comes down to Stellaron. There's suspicion of.
You know what? Maybe I do have a connection with Stellaron hunters.
Oh no. But...
Oh. Now that's interesting. Looks like you're quite close to the Stellaron hunters. However, I must warn you that they are wanted felons. While I appreciate your honesty, being honest about this topic might make you look suspicious to some, you know? Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
If the Lawfu hadn't exiled Dan Heng, leaving the Videodora with no leader, they wouldn't have fallen into chaos, and there wouldn't have been the opportunity to bring the Stellaron to the roots of the Arbor unnoticed.
Imbibitor Lune was exiled due to his own crimes. Now, Dan Heng, as his reincarnation, is free from his sins. However, why did he risk trespassing on the Xianzhou Lawfu before his exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I acted brazenly. I admit I was reckless at the time, but
he returned despite everything. Now, let's consider the outcome. The Arbor was resurrected, and the Lawfu required a High Elder to repair the seal and suppress the Plague Mark. It's hard not to think about the stakes involved, right? According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Fantilia is one of the Heliobi, the energy life forms that once fought against the Xianzhou. They're known for their unpredictable and elusive nature.
Yeah, you're in, aren't you, man?
Just as she said, when the Ambrosial Arbor resurrected, its roots broke through the creation furnace on the Lawfu, accidentally releasing the Heliobus fiend fire sealed inside.
I think he's
this
bad.
Can be used as
I think it was your fault.
circumstantial evidence.
If Elder Hua Yen accepts the explanation, so do I. Well, it appears that you are still unable to give explanations for several details about how the Nameless got involved in the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
I get arrested?
Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
What do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two Nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the Nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Lawfu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, You believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end,
So sad
the
right now.
Lawfu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Lawfu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine
1,
foresight.
2, 3.
You have a way with words.
Mic check,
I like
mic
it.
check.
But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
I see you.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
I see you. I have no idea. Oh my. I do now. Camera. Pops over. Or I could just turn into a VTuber. That only has one scene. No. Oh my golly. More help. I got more money. Wait. Is it more money good? Yeah, I had to scan something. Did Catboy leave after being like saying all those messages? That's crazy. Catboy left?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the Divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right.
Oh,
You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Xiao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Worried that I might go back on my word and keep you in the Shackling Prison?
Soon.
Relax. If I wanted to do that, you'd already be
Maybe
behind
I should
bars.
finish.
Once you're done with your
Us.
testimony, you're free to come and go as you please.
Part 2?
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Yeah, finish that game first.
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the
I realized what I can do with my
Foxians on the
Amazon card
Xianzhou
finally.
Yaoqing.
Holy shit.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly.
I realized what I can do with it.
Hule is locked
I'll buy
up in the
another capture
Lawfu's
card.
Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing
Capture card.
and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes
Yeah, for the
sense to
PS4.
have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I have a 4K60.
I was worried
I
this would
already have
turn
a
into a
camera.
heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
That's a lot of money for a capture card. Elgato sell them for way cheaper. The X60. Wait. HTX. How is it cheaper on Amazon than their own website? I will save $5 at this. I actually will save $10, but whatever. Wait, or 4K 60 FPS? It supports 4K? Rating them all? I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Lag free up to 4K. Capture resolution 4K, 1444, 60. It supports 14 at full 60 FPS. I don't have a 4K capture. Do they have? Alright, let's see. Let's get started. Let's see what I need. This time it's gonna be a console. A PS4 Pro. A desktop, but I already have one. Cam Link Pro? That's for a camera. A Chat Link Pro? Oh. That's the thing I hate about capture cards, but... Okay, so... Plans, that's incorrect. Go back one. Like laptop HD 60. Five laptop. It's actually, this one's on sale, but it doesn't exist on Amazon. Or is this called the 4KX? Really? On sale? $40. Any system. Already know. On any screen. Yeah, I hate those pulling 4K. Pass-throughs. Alright, let's read these pass-throughs. So I already have the 4K Pro. I have two of them, but one of them died. RIP. Pass-throughs that are all the same. And 240 for that one. And wait, it supports 8K 60 FPS for pass through. Holy shoot! I didn't know that. 4K up to 240. Yeah, they're all the same. Capture supports any of the all to 240 on all of them. Okay. What's the capture on the HD 60 again? 44, I'll lose a couple, but my monitor is set to what resolution was it? Me. 144 at max. 140. So AC60 can do it, but 60 FPS. Or pass through 60 FPS. Oh, gee. And then capture. $120. My capture card capturing right now. It should be capturing the full 4K. Wait, Wait, the 4K X does better than the 4K Pro for capturing by 2 of them. Single app support, multi-app support. How many PCI lanes do I have remaining? Oh, figured it never. Oh, my card in here. A Wi-Fi card and that. Wi-Fi card. Oh no. I could do that. Interesting. What is the what Amazon credit do I have? About $316. I can't revive my other capture card. Shot. What about the cam link? Is that even a... No, but it doesn't have pass-through. Do they even sell cam link on Amazon? What was the call of the cam link again? Or camera? Oh my god. Cam Link Pro, that's what it's called. How much is it? $3.99? No pass-throughs though. Do they have it on Amazon? Nah. That's full size, so it won't even fit in my... Has to be a half slot. I got my graphics card vertical for some... See, I'm trying to compare this one now. This is the only one that's available on the web. Versus this one. Because 4KX is not available anywhere. I don't think they sell it on app. I can't buy another cam link because no pass through again. Taking chair making this noise. Let's change the sparkle. Sparkle all day now. The sparkle. Suffer. $316. Wait, someone is selling same capture card but cheaper? God, that happened.
Were you shocked just now?
16. Who is it sold by though? $53 plus for shipping. Oh my god. And what's the other one? Not paying 50.
Were you shocked just now?
And that one's $61 for shipping. Oh yeah, because I don't got Prime on that side. I forgot I don't have shipping. That's $10 delivery. Global shipping and import charges of $42. Can I actually fit 2 cards? I will look into that more. I have to. See if I can even fit 2 cards in it. If I can, that would be great.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Yeah, I want to kill these guys no matter what.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
I'm happy now.
The shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Wait.
Don Hung.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
I'll be inside.
Exactly. Please come on in, dear guests.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
I got there's a vehicle on.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
Parts. I have one, and I need parts.
I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear.
looking for a canopy for it.
Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were
I don't know,
enslaved by the
if I can
Boars.
find one.
Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before. You don't want to see me? Well, in that case, I can call in the judge who's an expert in acupuncture, or the one who's handy with axes and saws, or the one who knows all about whips and ropes. We've got plenty of options here, and we'll find one that suits your taste.
Suits your taste? What the flip?
Just kidding. We judges work in shifts, and it just happens to be my shift. Maybe we're destined to cross paths. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
Pom Pom takes care of us and care of us. That's how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Shouldn't someone be walking on that one? Map, huh? Yeah. Washroom down here, or the exit? Makes sense how many guards are there.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
A whole puzzle? I'm doing it right now. How are you doing? Great. If you're selling art, you're gonna get banned.
Seek, and you will find.
We'll be banned immediately. question. I see GFX. What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna get banned. Flip out of here. Well, let's go. Can't do this puzzle yet. Okay.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
At 3. Wait. Huh. Nice. Middle.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh. I already have this character, but I'm going for the weapon. Did I pull this character or no? Wait. I did not. Why would I go for the weapon if I need the character? There we go.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Seek, and you will find.
There's an eyesore.
These crates, they look oddly
That person
familiar.
left away.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time.
Got a bug on my monitor.
Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
One. Yeah, they're overrun. Like 20 of them.
What's happening here?
Don't get complacent.
Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
I saw the moon ray.
Just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
Moon. Repay.
There's no power like team power. Feeling spiffy?
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
753,000.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Yes, biological.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
That is, it will be a catastrophe. Blah, blah, blah.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison will reveal itself.
Oh, I took a little loop.
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Oh man, you're gonna make me do this? How would I know which side's the opening side with that? No doors to tell me. Actually, there are no doors. That's crazy. Oh, her shoots from out here. Goes straight. Sunday. Touch. Then shoots up to the next highest one. Touch. Then goes to the next one. Touch. That's a big key.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Reckless? Yeah, go to the sides. That whole thing. I'm here to die.
Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General, Hule?
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers and failing forces everywhere.
How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more heat.
Eternals dead.
Dead return!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's half the work. Just enough for oblivion.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift.
It too shall fall.
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Morsa.
It's not time yet.
Holy shit, they're really targeting one user.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It's better to make no move. More seasoned. I'm honored by since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I'll see you off.
Free will, still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
I got out.
I've waited for too long.
Still electrocuted? Or
My freedom.
paralyzed? No.
Flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time. Boy. Welcome back.
Basically died by being thrown that far. I just survived it. Right? Sure.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Yeah, bro.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Foxian in trouble.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borison tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
I always said wherever we go, we end up. Oh.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
We will have to bend the rules.
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow
Let
me
me just
to the
jump
next
down.
floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
There's a person set up.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations. The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Spring forth. Gleam both blades.
Back up now. I get to break these first twice. Let's go.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Oh, chest.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
I'm not gonna invest. Well,
Shui Yi is here.
Miss Shui Yi bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but...
Oh.
By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Broken bird.
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister...
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Now is not the time for jokes. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
That's terrible soul style.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back! You chose
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Like that, huh?
Eternals the dead return!
We have the upper hand. I'll go. Enemy data system net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Feeling spiffy?
That's half the work. I weep for the departed.
Alright, they're all dead.
It too shall fall.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
I'll see you off.
Enemy
Oh,
data
it's
secure.
Most.
Net markers activated.
Hidden
Time
one.
for a good old counterattack. Did that hurt?
Another journey begins in the still waters of oblivion.
Let's play feeling spiffy.
Free will or what? Destiny for oblivion.
Just focus on the fight.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, you survived somehow?
Thanks for the support.
Crazy.
Repay!
Enemy data sync net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Eternals the dead return!
Merciful Medicus!
Enemy targets detected.
Immortality!
Follow.
Oni-chan!
Follow.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
You look better when you're silent.
I prefer to be called the Yaoqing messenger who strategically retreated. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kylorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the La Fu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No. You can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause.
Whoa.
Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario...
Both Indians trapped. Wait. Both? Wait, this is the best scenario?
The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You should have a way of comforting people, Mr. Morza.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once. None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Stream 4.
Oh, not happening. Sorry. Oh, I should have actually done the other attack. Oh. What?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Can you find the answer?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Out of here. It's premature. It's easy farming too. How many? 3? Fine. Only get 3. Want one here regardless. Need one above. That one happened. Needs to be somewhere in that corner. Yeah. Takes the away. Not gonna help at all. And screen won't do anything. Like, geez, I actually have no idea. You're here. F3. HSR puzzle. I don't like this one. 3. That's all right. Puzzle. This is number puzzle 6, and it's yeah, I did exactly what it said. Wait, why did I think of that? I'm dumb. Dumb. Oh my golly.
Stream 4.
Nice. How come we keep dying?
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
There are many fugitives.
Please be careful. 2.
Stream 4.
The fugitives are charging at the gate. Please be careful.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Don't get complacent. Eternal State.
Dead return!
Bloom.
Oh, why will you attack me?
Repay.
Commencing support. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Pot.
Stream forth. The gleam of old enemies.
I just don't like the dead bodies in the way.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao Cho. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiao Zhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Prison guards! Stop them! Right, Lord Hulai!
Alright, let's make it easy work of us.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
It will continue. Come on. Always continue it, man. Job's done. I got achievements up. I'm missing one? You gotta be kidding me. Purpose in the space station? Nah, let that suffer. Alright, read all this gas mess. Get going. Job's done. Oh, he's with something. Mass prisoner. Escape somehow. Aggressively roll. Or spill it by one dice. One by one. And eventually looks like a gamble on that. Rolls a 1 casually. Fuck, man. Eventually rolls 1. What is veterans? For sure. Gonna throw. Okay. That casually again. Pulls a 2. Still wins. Looks on your side, bro. That veteran's really gambling. Crystal, hi. Hi. Down in the room. voice message. Too fudge. Alright. And that's good. That's good now. Oh. Top of the basket. Oh. Top of the This is uninteresting. I'll open it. Putting crystal into a drawer. You want it? You want that? Okay. Don't look at the paper. I'm not reading any of this. Never gonna happen anytime. 100%. That's what that is. I just need more Stardust. Really does help. It does. So I can build you some books, not much. There are traces I'm trying to do. Well, that one's done.
I'm a little stronger. I can even hear my sword congratulating me.
Oh, right. Rick's doing all those events. Oh. It's hope.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Not good.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't know. That depends on your friend.
I think I killed it. No, I didn't. I missed it. Flip. As usual, one peak of Himi. Oh, Outland.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too. I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
There's like moths everywhere.
The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
I hate those.
True.
Ah.
Key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Absolutely. Can't change my mind on that. Did 73 go to bed already? What do you have to say? Might have. Yeah, actually, no, what the fuck am I going with? I'm not listening. I'm genuinely still on this actually. And this. Those connect. Those. Oh, it literally takes less. Wow. Okay, cool. Not take long at all. I'm already part of the truth.
Jerk, jerk, jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again! Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Go on. What do you got? Is it mostly just texting? Oh,
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital... The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. Last is the ability...
I understand.
Tenuous connect. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno. During prior unrest, the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet does the I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling. I fear that this is the truth, Adler.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the Phase Flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
What is this one?
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, no, you're right.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, I missed the door.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
What is your goal?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Stephanie Kelly, welcome. Hello. One more. That's a big bug.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Top off like 2 more. I don't think there's anything left.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the sea
How are you, Jennifer?
was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh. Like 3 phases, maybe 4.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we? Test.
Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Absolutely done.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. I'm asking questions.
What's this do again? Oh.
Answer me. 0 points. Mediocre. Again. Bloom. Not bad. Repay. 5 points. Your answers?
We have the upper hand.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That would be the guaranteed win I was looking for.
Good work. You did very well. Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Perfect.
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Oh, I wanted to press 1. I'm doing great.
It is over.
Didn't do much.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
How are you? That's the real question.
And that is something I must deal with myself.
I've been streaming for 5 hours. I had to restart my stream once.
I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to.
Oh, more.
Or is the safety of the space...
Answer. That is exactly why I came.
Perfect.
After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
No,
Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human
That's probably
mind.
my computer.
It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
After I finish this Trailblazer. I think it's done. Alright, all Trailblazers done. I just got all the stupid side quests later to do. Yay! Oh, fun! Alien. Forgot. 80 is the highest. Alright, it's time to go to bed. Pause here. So I know what domain I have to do. Beautiful. Entire thing. That's wait. Do gotta go to sleep. Unfortunately. So who's streaming? Also, I don't know why Hero lost. News. He's rebranding.
Play freaking everything, man. Legit. What don't I play?
Vanguard. Wait, this is a gold start for me.
No, he's playing boot camp. Never mind. I'm not doing it.
Because it's like too important for Cinder to start stacking soon.
You know what? Mad Moose. I haven't seen this guy in a long time.
I'm not that desperate, am I? No, I'm not.
I haven't seen this guy in a long
But
time.
then again, no.
Disabled raids?
No, it's
Bro!
minimum crit, so why would I waste? Just resources in general.
Who disables raids?
Okay, crit damage, I'll keep it alive. Oh, I see.
That's your free viewership gone. And you're not taking it. What, do you get hate crime? Oh my.
There's me, bro. Reshoot? I'm not.
Not pretty much better.
I was watching this.
Is Water Waves is probably the most fun by far right now, just because of combat's cracked, but it feels like the quality of the game is a bit iffy.
Anyway, thanks for all the follows. Apparently, I had a lot, a decent amount. Honestly, that was great. No raid. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
so
you're back
I
up.
think with Waterways, I spent about at least 2 to 3 bundles. That's like $45. Maybe it's about 6, maybe 70 on Wuthering Waves.
Trying to see you. Rage, cringe.
Maybe-
Okay, I can just not give you
maybe
200
start
channel
off, I
points.
spent about 30, I
33.
think.
How many channel
It's
points do you
between
have
one
right now? I want to see. I want to know. Because I know you don't usually
maybe
spend
2
it.
Welkins, I think. That's it. Not much. Zizino spent Genshin. I've wailed on this one. This Genshin, I've wailed. I've got every single character in the game in this one. Mage.
Almost not $900 on Vagrant order each for Japanese.
I should get him to look at my account.
Yeah, me, it's like
I'm gonna let him look at it.
I really wanted the Berserker Choo.
I'm gonna let him look at it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Genshin, I've got an R5 weapon of every single BP weapon, and the BP weapons they cost, well,